Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So I got some things in the mail today, really small things, nothing too crazy, but I figured I would just throw them in a video just because, I want to keep you guys updated and let you know what I'm doing in the garage. And, I'm out here almost every night, doing something to the cars. So hey, they're small, but I wanted to show it anyway. I've been running the pair and dress up kit in the engine bay for a while now. I used to have all the black parts and then I converted over to white, which you guys are probably pretty familiar with. That's kind of something that stands out in the engine bay on my car. Going with like a blue and carbon and white theme is kind of what I've been going with this car. And I really like the way it looks in the engine bay. So there was a couple things that I didn't convert over to white. One of which was the battery tie down and the other one was the radiator cover up here. All the other stuff is white, which I'll show you in a second if you're new to the channel. But I said to myself, I don't want to overdo it with the white. I don't want to do too much. But there was one piece that I still wanted to get to kind of tie everything in, especially with the new VIS Racing V2 hood. Because when you look in the vents, you can actually see, the white caps there. On the other side as well, you can see some white. So I kind of wanted to tie some things in. And you can see the battery here. And one of the things that you were able to see is the battery tie down. Like I said, I originally had it in black and, I kind of wanted to add a little bit of color and kind of match everything. So I ended up getting a white pairing battery tie down. Now it's nothing too exciting. All it does is just literally hold the battery in place. But like I said, wanted to document it. So I ended up selling the black one that I was running. So if you guys are interested and you say you want to pick it up, it's already been sold. It's already shipped out and everything. So there's the white one. So it's exactly like all my other white parts in the car. It's just white. Yes, it does stay clean. Yes, I'm not worried about it getting dirty. I keep my engine bay pretty clean, which you guys are pretty familiar with. But it's a really, really nice finish. So it's not over the top, not too in your face. It's not huge. It doesn't have crazy, giant logos on it or anything. It just has a nice subtle pairing right there. And it flows really nice with my engine bay. So let's pop open the hood. It's actually already open because I have the car in a battery tender right now. But let's open it up and I'll show you where this actually goes. The white stands out. As you can tell, that's kind of the theme I was going in here with the carbon, the white, the black and everything. And just, keep it clean, but still add a little bit of color because normally, you got the ugly yellow caps. You don't even have the strut bar or anything like that. This is what the stock one looks like. Super ugly. It's just a piece of metal. Nothing to write home about. It's very cheap. And this is the parent one. So, definitely much nicer. I actually removed, as you can see, you can actually see the line or where the the other parent one was. Like I said, I already moved it. It's already sold and it's already shipped out, so that's why it's not on there. But simply, it's a very simple install. I'm gonna, I guess, kind of walk you through it if you guys are interested. But that is basically what it's gonna look like. So it's gonna tie everything in, keep it nice and unison and flow evenly, and plus you'll be able to see it through the vents up here, which is a nice little touch. Like I said, I'm not gonna do this part in white, mainly because I don't want it to stand out too much. The black is really nice because it just kind of flows with the carbon here. Plus, I'm only able to run half of it with the carbon fiber Cobb Redline intake. I can't run the other section because the actual intake ducting is larger and it doesn't fit. So I'm only able to run half. So getting the white one, I think it's like 120 bucks or something like that. I forget. But I'm paying that money just to use half of it and just for the colors. So who knows, maybe one day I'll pick it up just to, finish it off. But I'm pretty content with the black. And I think the white kind of all back here flows really nicely. So we'll see. But yeah, that is the only piece that I'm not running white on the engine bay. All right, so I'm not gonna get too crazy with the do-it-yourself install for this. It's literally just two 10mm nuts and the actual hooks that hold the battery down. So it's pretty simple, but I'll just let you watch as I install it so you guys get an idea. There you go, installed. Super simple. Literally just the two 10mm bolts. Now keep in mind, this battery tie down is only for the OEM battery. So if you're running a smaller or larger battery, it might not work. So keep that in mind. This is the original stock battery that I've been running. I haven't had to replace it or anything like that. So odds are when, the time comes when I have to replace it, I'll probably just get the same OEM battery because, I have had no problems with this. I don't live in extremely cold environments, so I don't have to worry about, cold starts or anything like that. But yeah, so super simple. Everything ties in nicely. I really like it. Let's get a quick little view through the vents over here. So if we look through the vent, you can see the little battery tie down there. Nothing too crazy, but like I said, it's just a cool little thing when you look in and you can kind of see all the white just peeking out from under the vents. So I know somebody's gonna say it. I am wearing some serious dad slippers in the garage right now, so make fun of me all you want. I'm comfortable. So another thing that you probably noticed was this bag. Nothing too exciting, but I figured I would go over it as well because I know you guys are going to ask questions. As you guys know, I'm getting some custom 2020 STI LED headlights modified by Lightworks. Those are a couple weeks out, but the only way to accomplish this coming from a 2017 STI is to get a harness to be able to actually have them work. Now, I'm going to go into, extreme detail when I get those headlights as to how you can actually do this. But the first step is actually getting this harness. Now, this harness is from Speed. It's by OLM, which is their brand. So it's a super simple plug and play harness that you can use in your 2015 to 17 WRX or STI to convert to the 2018 Plus LED headlights. And now I know a lot of you are going to ask this question, and I'm going to go over it just so, kind of answers any questions. Does the steering responsive headlights work with this harness? Not yet, but as you can see, this little plug right here, it's wired for it. So when people do figure it out, I'll be able to just plug it in and run it. But at the moment right now, it is not an option. People haven't figured it out, which I'm not really too concerned about because you guys will see as to why I'm not too concerned about that once the headlights come in. The reason why you need this harness is because the 2015 to 17 uses a 12-pin configuration, which I believe is 12-pin, and the 2018 Plus uses a 16-pin. And the main reason for that is because the LEDs, they're actually your high beams and low beams, so they're by LED as opposed to, just your low beams. So there's an extra pin for that. There's also an extra pins for the steering responsive headlights, for the daytime running lights as your C light. So there's a lot going on in this harness, which, doesn't really look like much. This harness is 99 bucks, so pretty expensive for just, some wires, but honestly, I believe it is very much worth it if you're looking to convert to the 2018 Plus headlights like I am, because nobody else makes this right now. And yes, I know it's a little cheap looking with the cheap wire loom that they use. I wish they used much nicer wire loom, but hey, that's just me nitpicking. But as long as it works, that's all I care about. And if it really bothered me, I could just reloom all this wire with nicer wire protection wire loom if I really wanted to. But the only issue with that is I would have to de-pin all these plugs, all these connections, and put some new ones on. So I'm probably not gonna do that, but as you can see, this is just for one side. It comes with two, obviously. These plugs here are for the actual headlights. And over here, you got for your daytime running lights, which I'm gonna be running. You'll see what I'm running as daytime running lights. Then over here, you got for your other connections for your turn signals and all that stuff. So it's a really nice setup. Really happy that somebody finally figured out a harness to be able to do this because I was waiting for something like this to come out. So like I said, it's 99 bucks. I got it on sale with their, stimulus sale, whatever they're running, 10% off. So it was 89 bucks. But yeah, this is what I'll be running with my new headlights. Again, I'll go over this in detail, exactly how you actually use this, how it connects, how it actually works once the new headlights come in. But I wanted to explain it because I know a lot of you saw this bag on the table and probably wondering what it is. I figured I would just go over it quickly and let you know exactly, what this is doing on the table and what it actually is. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. I know it was super short, nothing too crazy, but like I said, I like to just keep you guys up to date with what I'm doing in the garage. I know it was a simple mod, nothing too crazy. It's not gonna make it faster or, drive any better or anything like that. It's purely cosmetic. But I love to make these videos for you guys just to keep you up to date. Also, I love making these videos for myself because I like to look back over the years and just see the progress of the car and just do every single little mod. Plus, if anybody has a question like, hey, do you have the parent battery tie down? Yes, I do. I have it in white. I have an install video on it with the black one. And now got a quick little video with the white one. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, I got all this stuff from SubiSpeed. So, you know, if you guys are interested in picking it up, just hit up SubiSpeed. They have all this stuff in stock, I believe, at least when I got it. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, be sure to ask them below. In the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you in the next one.